good morning, good golden afternoon. How y'all doing today? Let me see what we got here. What's this? Oh no. Lighting on. Hey! Alright, that's awesome. Okay, anyway. So, I was sitting here and my grandson got hurt at football. His leg hurts. Anyway, he just left. And so I pulled out the cards. I don't have no idea what I'm about to talk about, but I'm about to talk about something. I thought about just doing the letters, but for some reason they got me pulling these cards right here out. So y'all take what resonates. If it resonates with you, hit that like button, subscribe. If you want to donate and all that jazz, Cash App, $ ANGELMOON 6237. All that stuff is a little different in the YouTube studio than it was in the other one. Look, justice is coming for this star. Y'all take that as it resonates. And like when you go in to do like the beginning of like the live, there's areas that you gotta hit and stuff to make it be monetized or something. I don't know, man. I'm not sure. It's not the same as the other one was. I just want to let y'all know that. It says judgment. Lord have mercy. Something coming for this star. This star's about to have a good day. Ace of Cups is coming for her. The Lovers. The Empress. Ooh. I just looked into the future, y'all. Y'all take that as it resonates. Alright, let's take what resonates. If it resonates with you, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to donate to the channel, it's Cash App, $ ANGELMOON 6237. Hello, Miss Nina. Look, the crystal ball's sitting here, right? And all of a sudden I started seeing like something to do with the planets lining up. I can see like comets, like different comets shooting. Looks like comets moving around in the galaxy, like in the stars. It's like different comets, maybe. There's activity in the planets, apparently. Okay. I can see something like a dog. That looks like a compass for reals. Like it looks like a compass. And that looks like some type of terrain. Maybe clouds. But that looks like a compass right there in the front. There's some... I don't know. That looks like a robot. Or it looks like some type of commander seat. Looks like a robot all day. Like his body is made out of a box. Like he's boxing. He's got a head on him. What? Okay, so when I moved around, it made that compass looking thing. It made it change to like, looks like stairs. Like outdoor stairs, like outside stairs. Okay? This is what I'm looking at, y'all. Okay? And it caught my eye. It looks like a bunch of comets. Like shooting around in space. And that looks like a robot. Or some kind of commander seat. Commander seat. Why would I say that? Anyway. Y'all take what resonates. If it resonates with you, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Because I have no idea what the message is. I just feel provoked to... This Star Empress is about to get some kind of justice. I know that. That keeps coming out. Now I'm getting spiritual burps. Boy, made me some shepherd pie tonight. That shit was good too. Okay, what does collective need to know? It says 5 of Swords. Some kind of conflict. An abusive relationship. It says somebody's winning. Winning at all cost. But it says bullies. And it also says anxiety, worry, fear, depression, nightmares, insomnia, hopelessness, trauma, and despair. Who's that for? It's not collective. I don't feel like that is at all for collective. An air sign possibly. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. they're experiencing some type of split up, some kind of breakup. And they're trying to win at all cost. Like a divorce or something like that. Somebody's trying to win at all costs. Like even to the detriment of others, like their kids or anything. It don't matter. Take the beds right out from underneath the kid's head. Kind of shit. What the hell? Sun in reverse. Inner child, feeling down, pessimistic, negativity, depression, sadness, delays, carelessness, arrogance, cloudy, and setbacks. What is this for? Is this for the karmic or what? Who is this for? It says Hierophant on the bottom. Traditions, religions. Okay, somebody's changing their religion. They're struggling. They're about to walk away from something. Okay, who's this for? The Seven of Cups. Possibly a water sign. This is apparently a zodiac reading, y'all. So take what resonates, okay? This is to do with an air sign. Somebody's in their emotions. Looks like this is an air sign reading, so y'all take what resonates, okay? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It says wishful thinking, choices, daydreaming. Somebody is going to be highly disappointed. They're depressed, having anxiety, can't sleep over some kind of conflict because there was an abusive relationship. Somebody was in their ego just abusing the hell out of somebody. It says 10 wands. Burdens, extra responsibilities, hard work, overloaded, carrying too much. This person's about to snap. Looks like an air sign is about to snap. Need to keep your stay calm. It says self-love. It says disharmony, misalignment of values, detachment. Somebody's divorcing somebody. Look, it says they're done with that situation. Somebody's divorcing somebody or leaving an air sign. Air sign is so prominent out here. And they're detached of their emotions now. Because they have to give some kind of money. Look. This person is like void of emotion because of it. Like winning at all costs. Like ready to just kill somebody. Is this about the karma? It looks like the... Did the counterpart kill the karmic? I mean, dang. Or the karmic kill the counterpart? What the hell? That's what it looks like so much. Because this counterpart was about to give this money to you. Or to somebody. There's so much air sign out here. And this over here is earth. There was rage going on here. Between an air sign and an earth sign. A lot of passionate emotions, my side feelings. This was abusive. Narcissistic relationship. Apparently it's come to some type of end. What happened here? Something about work. Tell me what happened here. Death. It says this narcissist. Something it says the Queen of Cups and Justice in reverse. Both in reverse. Inner feelings, self-care. This is narcissist behavior. Insecure, unfaithful, jealous, obsessed. Codependency. And unfairness, lack of accountability, guilt, dishonesty, and punishment. Is this death card? For a narcissist Queen of Cups. This is somebody is separating from some kind of obsessive karmic relationship. And there's somebody hesitant or resistant about giving them their money, and they're wanting it. It looks like this person wants to sign this money over to you, collective. Look at that. Wowzers. To keep this person from getting it. It's like this person wants to give you, like, sign over everything. This earth sign wants to sign over everything to you. Businesses and everything. Puts it all in your name. Tell you, this earth sign wants to sign everything over to you. It says for some kind of realignment, and then the moon card's out here. Tell me, is that the truth about that? Clarify. Put this sideways. Let's see what it comes out to be. Upright. On these reverse lovers, this is a split up. This is a breakup. And somebody is very pissed off. It says heartbreak, suffering, grief, emotional pain, suffering, hurt, divorce, loss, depression, betrayal, disloyalty, delays, upset, and confusion. This air sign is mad. I'm telling you, acting sneaky. Look, over this money, man. Look at this. The moon card, the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles. This air sign is mad. Because somebody's going to come and want to marry you in the middle of the night, y'all, to sign everything over to you. That is the purpose of it. It's for them to sign everything over to you. It's like they're trying to pay somebody back. Okay, so should collective fall for this or mess with this at all? It says 8 of Cups. And 3 of Cups. Disappointment, abandonment, withdrawal, walking away. You should leave it alone. Says you're going to find something else to do. So she collective, you shouldn't even be getting involved in that if it's like that. But this, okay. Because this down here is a water sign. Water and earth. All that up there's air that's going through some shit. And earth sign went through it with them and stepped out of it. Fire's hardly out here at all. It says the Ace of Wands in reverse. Delays. Unfinished enterprises. Somebody is just exhausted and wants to give you everything so they can get it off their mind. They're off their head. They seen you being a perfect fit to take it. Emotionally stable, gratitude. I'm telling you, you helped them. Some kind of winning. This is something for you, collective, to win. Something, something's coming back in your favor. This person, is this collective's ex? This earth sign? This could be collective, your ex, and y'all had a falling out, and he was unfair about it. I'm telling you, because somebody's about to give you something that belongs. You should have had. It says acceptance, moving on, finding peace, bereavement. This is going to be bittersweet. Because something's been hidden all this time. Page of Swords in reverse. Deception, manipulation, haste, devious, haphazard actions, self-expression, gossip, bad information. Somebody was giving out bad information about you. They want to make up for it. Because you help them heal. They're hurrying in really fast to give you something because they want to sign it all over to you and have you move on towards it. Because it looks like you're going to jail. What happened? It says that's all the truth, y'all. You're about to get complete mental clarity. You're going to have all the answers. A breakthrough. And then you're going to be able to prepare and plan for the future. You're going to have a discovery. Travel plans, leaving home, goals attained. Reconciliation, it says. The fair lady and the detective. You could be moving on by yourself. Because this says something about somebody's coming clean. This detective is going to come clean, y'all. I promise you. This is the fair lady and the detective. Worked as a team. You're moving on with this. This is a secret. You don't know this. Okay? Because y'all going to combine forces and rock this fucking world, boy. I'm telling you what. Look at here. Y'all gonna combine forces and rock this world. Whoever this hermit is, he's got money. I'm telling you, he wants to rise your gifts up to a higher level. He wants to. You're the star. I'm telling you. Do you understand? This is gonna come out of nowhere. This person here is a fan or something. He's been watching you, watching your gifts. He wants to raise you up to a better level than whatever this other offer is. Y'all are going to take off. Y'all going to combine your gifts together. Take off. This is the King of Swords. He's undercover all day. Government. FBI, CIA, police, I don't know. He's undercover. It says Two of Swords. Weighing options. It says some kind of deadlock, stalemate, thinking over, think before decisions. The bottom of the deck says the Knight of Cups. He's fixing to come on in. I'm telling you, follow the heart, it says. No, nothing compares to you. He says nothing. Oh, but a rose by any other name would smell as sweet. Look who it is. That's the undercover, y'all. You know who y'all know who y'all think of when I say the King of Wands. Y'all already know. Y'all tell you what resonates on that. Y'all seen what's happening there. Somebody going through a terrible breakup. Oh my God. And you know why? Because there was never no love in the first place, and they was both cheating. They was both fucking over each other. And something happened. Something dramatic happened because the frustration got too deep. Oh, they was all drinking. Somebody started making confessions. I told y'all that's what happened before. Y'all, I'm telling you, somebody started drinking. They started making these, like, started saying kind of strange stuff. And then all of a sudden, they just started fucking spilling the beans, how they feel about somebody. And just, but that person's not in the room or nothing. They just started saying all this stuff and confessing to something they did and all kinds of stuff. Because they're all like partying or getting drunk. Interesting. Well, so, you can look at that in a couple of different ways. The way I would choose to look at that is spirit is telling you it's time to move. It's time to move on. It's time to get on from that. It's time to remove yourself from that. If it's that severe, I would say. Oh yeah, I love pineapple on pizza. Don't know why it's asking the question and stickers. Let me fit that on there. I like pineapple, yes. I don't even know why I'm putting it. I do. I never seen this before. I'm done. Okay, I like pineapple. Should I leave it on there? What the hell? Look, they got so much stuff. They got so much stuff on this different shit on this YouTube, man. So when I hit that, I was like, what the hell? Never seen it asking no question like that. Anyway, y'all take what resonates for real. Look, it says Earth Angel. It says holding back. You know, these index cards keep saying holding back too. Here, some kind of balance. Roy GB, if somebody needs balance in their chakra. Look, having some kind of emotional, somebody's, this is what's happening. Let me explain what's happening here, okay? You're having some type of emotional setback because you're going through like an elevation, okay? And you're coming to some type of conclusion, some type of, we're even going to say assumption, okay? But it's something that needs to be done because you need to break free of whatever the expectations were. And it's like having a grief, like you're grieving the expectations that you were expecting. Do you understand? You're expecting these expectations and everything kept coming to a stalemate. Everything kept coming back full circle, going right back around in the same fucking pattern over and over and over again. So finally you just said, you know what? I need to let go of that because I must be still holding on to something there. Or something different would have done happen there. So you're going through like a death. Like a death. Why did I say death? Okay, maybe that's why I said death. I don't know. I said death. But you're going through a death. I don't know why I said death. Anyway, y'all take it as it resonates. But you're going through like a death of the process. Does that make sense? Like a grieving of... Some of it makes you mad. You get kind of emotional about it. Then you get fucking mad about being emotional. And then you're just like, fuck this shit. And then you get like... like, you feel like you want to give up. But you know that now is not the time to give up. And that kind of shit. You may be going through that process of letting go of old expectations. Because I don't want to say dreams, okay? Because something's going to happen. It's going to be a dream that you never dreamed of. Is that... it's really hard to say it. Yeah, you're going to go through an ego death, but it's more than that. I'm not trying to say an ego death. You had these expectations about... Because you made choices, you made these decisions that got you in like it brought you back around to go through the fucking circle again. And you're like, you know, damn, is it even fucking worth it anymore? Okay, because there's been no kind of results. Okay, and that's a grieving process. And you know what the grieving process is, right? You might cry, you might sleep, you might not sleep, you might not eat, you might do the normal things and just might keep your mind on the fucking, this is so unfair kind of shit, you know? I mean, that's how you go through the grieving process. And you get pissed off about it. You might cry, you might, you know, But when you release it and give it to God, when you finally release it and give it to God, take a deep breath. You know something better is on its way, okay? You finally reached this plateau of, I don't even give a fuck no more. You know what I'm saying? I got the message out. I did my job. Now it's time to move forward. It's time to move on. What have you, okay? That's what you're experiencing that right now, because you're right at the step of elevation. Do you understand? So you cannot let this doubt or holding back how you feel about things, or it's a time to expand. This is justice. Devil in reverse. It's time to expand. It says releasing limits. It says exploring the dark thoughts. Apparently, it says freedom, restoring control, resentment, and lack of will. You're going to receive some kind of fairness, though. So you let go of. Okay, so you were hanging on to something like you were going to be. It's almost as if like you were like, okay, I'm the one that said it, and I'm the one that did it, and I told you so, and like that. Like, you might not have been saying those things, but you might have been holding on to that pride about it. Okay, and this is all God's control, every bit of it. Okay, when He gives you the message to give, y'all remember when Moses went into the cave, and the people was all bitching and shit, and he went into the cave, okay, and he told God, he was like, man, they're all bitching at me and shit, they're thirsty and stuff, okay. Well, he come out of the cave, and God told him to smack the rock. But he was irritated, and he was agitated. He done tried his best to try to tell them this is God's plan. They're not going to die. They're going to be okay. They wasn't listening. They got agitated. He went in the cave and got the Ten Commandments, the whole nine, and they were still just, you know, he was agitated. Okay, this man done served God all his whole life. Okay, and because he was agitated, he disobeyed the Spirit when the Spirit told him to hit the rock one time. And he smacked it twice in anger. And when he done that, because he's frustrated about, he done served his whole life, he's getting old, all these people are bitching at him, and he's trying to tell him he's hearing this from the voice of God, and they're all just like, we're building a bull. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just ungrateful as fuck. And he's just frustrated. He's carried all this heavy burden for all this time. And smacks that rock twice to make the water come from the rock. And that was disobedient. So he got punished. Yes, he got to see the gates of heaven. But he got to see the city, the chosen city, from a distance. He never got to enter the gates. But he led the people there, and like he promised he would. But it wasn't his promise, it was God's promise, and he was just a messenger. So you gotta let pride and ego go, and that way God can take control over it, and so God can do what it is of the highest good. Okay? Once you let that ego and that control and that I did it, na. Once you let go of that, it's in God's control, okay? And somebody has experienced that, okay? But it also feels like experiencing a death, something you out of your control. Somebody dies, okay? And you cared about them, but it was out of your control. Even if you could have told them, hey, don't go, don't do that, because I know you're going to die if you do. Okay, and they did anyway, and they died anyway. Well, you go through a grieving. You're pissed off, and I fucking told them, and then you feel guilt like I could have done something. And then you go through sadness and fucking, you know, what the fuck? I'm never gonna see them again. And then there's a realization. Everybody does it. Everybody dies. Everybody dies of ego all the time. Everybody dies of being humiliated or shy. They stand up for themselves at certain points. Just, you understand? But as long as your goals are in line with God's goal, then He's going to excel you to the highest good. Okay? So you got to forget about, okay, I did this and I did that and I deserve this and I deserve that. Okay, you don't deserve to be stolen from, you don't deserve to be abused, and you don't deserve to be like mocked and ridiculed and that kind of shit. Okay, but because of all those things, God's going to elevate you so that all those people can look up at you. So, I mean, not that you would even look down at them, because you're going to be too busy to look down at them, because you'll be looking straight ahead. Period. It says something about getting your emotions in check. It says frustration and feeling irresponsible, but there may be some kind of new idea coming out of that. Because you're fed up. Man, star fell to the floor. Coming to your door. Your frustration of the whole situation could be what's going to snap you right on out of it. You understand? And look, when I seen this Roy G. Biv, my first thought was the letters. I'm telling you. Oh, and the card of the day was balance. Booyah! The card of the day was balance out of this. Just allow yourself to be. Just be. It says V is 6 in Hebrew. 6 is trust, but when you know, it can be. It's also like adoration, acknowledgement, gratitude, all of those things. Okay, and you know why that number is 666? It's not even that. The number is 660 and 6, okay? There's zeros because there's the void. The darkness comes from the void. So his name equals with the zeros too, okay? Zeros exist in the void. Because our number system is only 1 through 9. But zeros exist in the void. They're not acknowledged. Bullshit. If my Bible says his number is 660 and 6, that don't mean 666. It says 660 and 6. It's a separation there for a reason. Or it would plainly say, plain out say, this is that number. And those with wisdom will figure it out. You know, there's so much that is just so strikingly just triggers with the Elon thing. Okay, anyway, what did I see the other day, y'all? Wait a minute. All these motherfuckers be like dating each other. Let's see. It was Putin and... Hold on. Because they was dating, like, movie stars. And these movie stars was related to, like, these politicians and this so on and so forth. And it kind of just looped around very odd-like. Oh, did y'all see that video I showed about? Have y'all looked up Claude and Erica Kirk of Florida? Well, oddly enough, Erica Kirk looks identical, exactly alike to this lady. This lady died in 1976, apparently. But she didn't go by Erica Kirk. Her name was Erica Matenkova. Kirk. But he was the governor of Florida, by the way. And she looked spitting identical, exactly like Erica Kirk. Exactly. Identical to her. Identical. Okay? She's so odd. Her name is Erica Kirk. But he was the governor of Florida. And that lady went by the name of Madam X. Okay? That Erica Matten Kirk, she went by Madam X. But she died, she disappeared, but she was something to do with over children. It was something to do with children. Oh, and Ghislaine Maxwell had something to do with Putin. Gosh, it was all mixed up, okay? Y'all know Ghislaine Maxwell, Dad, is the ones that publish and write all of our books for schools. Like all of the school books. All the books that go for kids to go to school. Published by Ghislaine Maxwell's dad. No, she bad news, chick. She bad news. That's straight up. Trump and all them motherfuckers are straight up mafia, y'all. Trump, Putin, Erica, fucking Melania, fucking Barron, Elon, fucking Elon, Errol. All of them, that's mafia. Can't you just see it? Plain. Look at Ming Yao Chan and the Buff Kim motherfucker from Vietnam. The Mies motherfucker. All them motherfuckers is straight mafia. That's all mafia. Got written mafia all over it. Mafia. Mobsters. Politicians. Money. Deaths. They get covered up. I mean, that's all fucking mafia. All that shit's mafia. The Russian mafia. What? I mean, let's see. Trump's married 2 Russian women? I mean, 2 of them? No, wait, 3. And he married an American slut. He didn't care for her too much. I mean, he didn't really care for her too much. But she had his baby. So that's all that counts. I'm just saying. I think she might have been a porn star. What was that chick's name? She's a porn star. Or some shit. Tell me he wasn't fucking around with Erica Kirk and all them motherfuckers. You can't tell me Trump is all... Man, that looked like... Even when he was doing that fired shit, you're fired. When he was doing that shit, did he not look like an old perverted old man that you wouldn't want your kids sitting near if you walked into an office building and all these people were sitting around and your kids went somewhere over near that man? Trump, if you saw him there, you didn't know he was Donald Trump. You saw that motherfucker sitting in a room, in a boardroom or something, and they was kids, and you had this kid, and you'd be like, no, come over and sit by me. Don't be going over there by a pervert, because that motherfucker looks like a pervert. Sorry, y'all. Look at how beautiful his wife is. I mean, Trump wasn't a bad-looking dude back in the day. Way back in the day, he wasn't a bad-looking dude. Kind of a young, when he was young. You know, they trying to say, y'all are going to trip the fuck out about this. Trying to claim that Trump is actually Elvis Presley. All these are fallen angels. Do y'all understand that much about it? All these are fallen angels. And they're just, they kill off themselves here. And then they, all of a sudden, they're reinvented as somebody else younger here. Now, they're just putting it right in your face and they're not reinventing themselves and calling themselves nothing else. Like Kris Kardashian Jenner, we'll say it like that. She is plain out simply going, okay, when I was in my 30s, I looked like an old hag, but when I turned 72, I fucking look like I'm 19, motherfuckers. Okay, now what? Where did that come from? She completely... Out of all of these ugly motherfuckers that's done turned their look like Skeletor, Kris Jenner looks fucking hot compared, and Martha Stewart. What are they taking? What exactly are they doing? Like, what exactly are any of them fucking doing? It can't be just as simple as they just go get children's blood. No, it can't be just that simple. I'm just saying, y'all. Charlie's not dead. Really? I won't get the jab neither. Right, but Charlie's not dead. Just think about his name and the anagrams of his name. He's not even real. That wasn't real. And I don't agree with hardly nothing that man said. And I didn't even know who he was until after he died, or after he supposedly got killed on TV. Yeah, that was all set up, boy. Yep. Let's give the people something to fucking traumatize them real quick because they believe the shit. But anyway, I ain't gonna talk about that. I'm not even gonna give it energy because it's all bullshit. But that other shit, the mafia, all them motherfuckers being connected to the mafia. Y'all, okay, tell me how. Just saying, first off, there's so much. Okay, Kanye West kills his mom, kills his mom, right? Gets in a car crash. He's a whole dead person that they brought back to life. And who picks him up from the hospital in New York there? Oh, Trump. Trump picks up Kanye West when Kanye West is like 20 years old from the fucking hospital after his fatal car crash. Trump picks him up. Like, why is that? Trump wasn't even a politician, nothing. He was just over there. And then Kanye went and stayed in Trump Towers to recover. Did any of y'all know that? I didn't know if y'all knew that or didn't. But there you go. Yeah, that happened. Y'all know Elon lived with Trump for 6 to 8 months. Throughout Christmas and everything. Buddied up with Barron. I don't know, man. And then Elon pops up after he done smarted off or something with his smart ass mouth. Fucking got popped in his eye by Trump. Trump or Barron, somebody popped him in his fucking eye. Oh, Roseanne does tell it off. She's always been that way, though, y'all. Really, she has. Okay, but people say she's crazy, just like everybody. Okay, I mean the way she says it, it really sucks because she does have a lot of information, but she says it the way she sung the fucking national anthem, and it's a crying ass shame. I gotta say that because she's got a ton of information. You know, she could, if she wasn't so, we're gonna say, ignorant. Not ignorant, but ignorant sounding. Sounds ignorant. But she's not. She's super smart. Okay? It says, say, use, find. Oh, well, anyway, I'll get back to this. But she's super duper smart. Okay? So, it wouldn't hurt to kind of listen to her because she was blackballed and all that stuff. But then again, she was blackballed and all that stuff. So there's no telling what they might say. There's no telling what they might do to try to get back into the industry. None of that, okay? Because what happened to that redheaded chick? That redheaded chick that she said the wrong fucking thing. Kathy something or another. She said the wrong fucking thing, and it was a done deal. Oh, the aliens. And, oh, you started your creation? Oh, good. That's great, Stacy. That's fabulous. That's fabulous news. Hey, I want to tell you something to go watch. It will blow your fucking mind. And Angie Guides, I want to tell you something to go watch, okay? It's a, I want to say 1980s. 1980s. Roseanne Barr interviewed the Mega Man, Donald Trump. And you need to really go watch that. I suggest it to everybody. Everybody go watch that video. Okay? This was in the 80s, this motherfucker. It was, just go watch it. Just go watch it, okay? Roseanne Barr interviews Donald Trump in 1980 something another. Okay? So y'all go watch that, okay? That's a really, really interesting. And I suggest that y'all, I'll say it a billion times, go check out Max Spears. He was murdered and all, but before he got murdered, he had a lot to say. Go check that out. It's S-P-E-I-R. Max Spears. Okay? Really, really go watch these things. They might be somewhere in my playlist, but some of this stuff that I think is in there are in my old playlist from my other channel. Okay? So, just saying. So, I guess we're going to get to the letters. Y'all, if this resonates with y'all, or y'all are entertained, or y'all like my stories that I tell for YouTube, y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, okay? Show some love. Okay? It says, Ant find you. Ant find you. Say, use some kind of frequency. JK, JK. So, JK was sent on you. Oh, wow. Wow. Judgment haunts. It says finds haunts. Use lazy. Hazy we hazy. You we. Okay. Juke wook. Yes. So much going on in the world and stuff, man. Shit, we need to tend to whatever we got going on right here, right now, in our little space before we can go out and tackle all the shit that's going on out there, is all I can say. So, y'all, learn your fight, war, pick your battles wisely. Alright? Because it's on a deeper thing than that. It's even deeper than that. It's a spiritual thing. It starts small. Starts as small as a molecule, small as the tiniest atom, and how you treat it, you know, it has the feelings that a tiny atom does. That tiny little cell, each one of them, each tiny little individual cell, and they're all held together by energy, by little sparks of just whatever God is made out of. It's a miracle, really. I mean, just saying, okay? This is crazy. Ant flash eye. Flash. Hide end. Flashy. So she's flashy. Flashy. Hiding ants. Hiding. Wants you hide. Wants you side. Wants you shine. Someone wants you to shine, but you don't have nothing to do with them. It is what it is. Okay, we got Saint, Dean, Jean. Oh, Saint Jean. Oh, yeah. I kind of like the way that sounds. Saint Jean Bean. There you go. What does it say? Tux. What are we talking about? Jewish laws. What? Jewish laws or Jewish flaws? Jewish land? What? I swear, y'all, on everything. Jewish land, Jewish laws. Saint. July. I don't know. I saw the other day. There's so many motherfucking saints that ever existed. You wouldn't even be... I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if there wasn't like Saint Toe, Saint Ash, Saint Bell, Saint Altoids, Saint Tater Chip. There's so many saints, man. It's unreal. Oh man, I'm being for real, okay? And what does it take to be a saint? How do you get sainthood? What does it take to be considered a saint? You know, Mother Teresa, I don't believe she was considered a saint till after she died. Just saying. It don't matter what she's considered because she knew because she had a relationship with God. I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. 550 negative. You Jewish. You're Jewish? They say. I don't know. Maybe some Irish, some German, some Indian, some Swedish. Somebody Swedish. It's just a mixture pot, baby. Flank. Aunt Jewish. Aunt, I don't know what haunts them, man. What the fuck? Haunts. Weedish. Wed. We dish. We fish. We hunt. We hunt snakes. Okay, bet. I hunt some snakes too. What are you talking about? Dog the bounty hunter? Oh. All his kids and shit went crazy and went fucking to jail and all kinds of shit, didn't they? That's what I heard. Anyway, we ain't gonna talk about that. It's just something about JK, die, kid. J kid, Jackie, J kid, keys, flash. J flash kids? What the fuck? I'm not sure what it's saying here, y'all. Asked. See if I can say it clearly enough. Asked. I asked. Okay. I asked. Why? I asked why. I asked J. I asked JJY. And something about flaunt something. Flaunt. Flaunts ass. Who flaunts ass? Kid. A kid flaunts ass? Are you kidding? Are you fucking kidding? It's a kid. Jake. I don't know why I'm saying Jake nice. He nice. Something about jazz. Why flaunt? Why aunt flaunts ass? In front of kids? Jennifer, Aunt Jennifer, what's that? Asked, just saying. Lake, find, sis, ask why he fled. Why did he fled? Because he did something? Zach, I don't know, it's like June, July, something happened June and July. Okay. Nude. Somebody fucking nude, okay. I don't even care what this going, man. Fuck. Shit. Something on the desk. Find something on my desk. Find in my desk. Find. Use. Find desk. Ever ask. Ask why Aunt Linda. It's always going back to Aunt Linda, ain't it? She's fake. Fake Aunt. Fake Linda. We got Julie. Julie fake too. Hell yeah, bitch. Y'all all fake motherfuckers as far as I'm concerned. I don't care even if you ain't. You're fake motherfuckers. I'm sick of y'all. Y'all think I'm kidding, don't you? I ain't kidding not one single, even little tiny bit. Don't give a fuck they fake or not. They can stay the fuck away from me. Whew, I'm so tired of this fuck shit. I'm just ready for life. I don't know. To be, I don't know, better than it's been, man. It was alright. I don't know. This shit right here is just irritating. It says details. There's always something with this fuck shit right here, and I could give a damn anymore about it. Use details. Use the key. Hands. Somebody's DNA. Somebody done bled or something. You say aliens? Oh, it's aliens. Which there are such things, because I've seen them before. Just saying. So I gotta add them. It says something about Satan. Satan's aliens. Yeah, oh sure. Lies. Satan lies. Yeah, I'm sure. I know he does. We got Jesus out here. Where did all of this just all of a sudden I started getting warm, y'all, and all this started coming out? I'm just trying to tell y'all how it works. That shit just like, I started getting real like warm feeling, and all this started just pouring out here. It says something about like a Nathaniel, Natal, somebody being birthed, yikes, sus, fussy, someone took someone's baby out of them, a lady. Fuck. Lady went in. She went in. A lady went in. Fuss. Just her. Huh? Just Ken. Judgment. A safe. Safely. Walk. Talk. False. Day. False day. Oh, no. Twinkle. It's a twinkle star. So something under the night. Twinkle star. That's Mozart. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. How I wonder what you are. Oh, the world so high. Fades. Stay twinkle. Stay twinkle. That's what it's telling you. Ankle. Ankle. She hurt his ankle. Alright. Oh, wow. Say, just saying. It does. This is how I say it anyway. So, yeah, I don't know what to say that the regular way. Just saying. Just saying. We dankle, we ankle, we fankle. Lake, 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 we alike, just saying. We like twins. Like somebody saying. Well, that's your opinion. I guess everybody got a point of view, though, don't they? Stay away. I say stay away. Get the flip on, man. Fund ends. Fun sin. No way. Stay away. Just stay away. Just fun sin. Oh, hell no. We ain't trying to be all like that. Okay, something about believing self. Believing yourself. Yeti. It said Yeti. It said something about Christmas again. And it said SWAT. Because something gonna come out of nowhere if you just don't fall for it. Don't fall for it again. If you did the first time. Something genuine. I don't know. Junk. Junk. Hunk. Hunky. SWAT. Self, wants, hand, hunky hand, what the fuck, think, and think, wise, self, hand, think, salad. Think one. Shit. Salad be pretty good right now. Lisa. What? Lisa been paying attention to something? Wife. What? Life. Shane. Ed. Feds. Wise. Lies. Slide. Hide self. Just saying. Aunt Nan. Aunt Nan. What, somebody in Nashville, Tennessee? Hank Nashville. What jet? I don't know. I could say diesel. I'll just say it. I'm putting that up, okay? I want to thank you. It says Jesus and Satan. Ladies. It said lady, and now it says ladies. Ladies. What ladies? What ladies? What lady? Sky, hype, shy, dies. LA ladies die. Hate. They die of hate. Stop. That's not funny. I giggled though, but I can't help it. I got to put this up. Okay. It says Law ID. Hid Law ID. Exactly what it said. Y'all hear about all that shit going down with them stupid some bitches that act retarded? Call herself ICE or whatever. There's so many lawsuits coming out about them motherfuckers because they just acting up. This is junk. This says junk twice. I swear it does. Junk, hid law, stay. Stay, junk. I'm gonna say it again. That is wild. I know something, Linda. That's other Lindas too. That's hasty. Something was hasty. Yes. Somebody should have listened to somebody's wisdom. Listened. Somebody should have listened to somebody's wisdom. They were hasty and they acted stupid, okay? They said, don't say, don't. Somebody's coming around dusk or dawn. Y'all remember that, okay? We already talked about that. Okay, USA. Well, I don't know if there's going to be a hit or something on the USA or something. I don't fucking know. Had a dream. Had a fan. Somebody had a fantasy. Use fantasy. Wild. Something's wild. Oscar Wilde used fantasy. What? Something is the key. Life, self, use fantasy. Wild. US dollar. Okay, y'all, something's tasty too. Okay, I'm putting it up. Audition, sweat, hard work, duties. Okay. Relax. Day, say, in the sun, day in the sun, do some good. Find a water, find something about water, near water. Find something near water and find a day in the sun. We got Judy out here. We got safety, safe. You safe. And then saw. Was someone saw it was somebody, a kid? I don't know. Next. No, there's no E. Alright, there you go, y'all. Just take what resonates. Here's the E right here, sorry. Kid, something. Safely. Saw. Was. Sad. Tell you what resonates. Diner. DINER. Uses diner. I don't know. There goes a full start. Hero's Quest. New beginning, starting something new, moving on to further, not back to the past. But what has not, but has already, because ain't nothing new under the sun. You better remember it, cause Lord, it don't hurt to go look back at the past, because it ain't nothing new under the sun. So if you see signs of shit that's going on right now, turn on your radar and you can see it plain. I mean, lots of people say, what can we do about it? You know, not exactly sure, but I have a feeling that we're going to come together like a cloud, like them damn robots. And we're going to figure it out together somehow. Because that's what it all boils down to in the very, very end. Even though we all feel like we're all alone. It's a one togetherness of thought. Because we're those politics and those entertainers' bosses, y'all. I mean, plain and simple, okay? We're their bosses. They wouldn't be no fucking where whatsoever. We have no power whatsoever. We give it to them. And I don't know exactly how that's going to stop because it's been abused for so long. It really, truly has. Really, truly has. And then you have the ones that are indoctrinated into it through birth. And they're groomed all throughout to become just like the ones that are in there now. So you're really not getting nothing new. It's all exactly the same. And tell me, out of every damn politician that I ever knew of, that wasn't even a politician to begin with, that's got an ego the size that's massive, that would like to be called king. He's got the inside of the ballroom, because he needs a ballroom. All of it's gold. The whole inside of that fucking ballroom is gold. Shit looks like the Labyrinth shit. Looks like that movie, The Labyrinth, where they dancing in that fantasy. That's what that shit looks like, that ballroom of Trump's. I think he's got gold toilets and shit. But he's all about the gold, gold, and flashy, and, you know, I don't know. I just been telling y'all for a long time, especially those that y'all knew before. A long time I've been telling y'all Trump was going to become King Trump. It's all going to be left in Barron's hands. Barron's going to be a bit shaky in the beginning. All this was written on the Denver airport walls. Okay? All of it. On the murals of the Denver airport. There's all them symbols of gold and silver and all that stuff, and the miners and the Freemasons, and then you got Lucifer out front that killed the guy that created it. One of his legs fell off and killed the guy, right? The guy never got to see it even completed, but it was complete. It just, when it was completed, the leg fell off and it killed him. And then they put it out in front of the airport. Lucifer. But you know, Barron's going to be a little bit shaky at first when he goes, oh, I'm just saying. And it's going to cause a little bit of, because he's going to be a little bit trigger happy because of what's going to happen to his dad. Anyway, and then he's going to be the person that supposedly ushers in that peace that's false. All the children of the whole wide world is going to bring him their weapons. But what he's going to do, according to the Barron Trump's adventures, he's going to fight the Elon, which is the robots, the futuristic humanoids. That's what they calling them, like humanoids. Okay, he's gonna fight against them and declare victory over it, and all the people of the whole wide world gonna give him all their weapons. It's either him or Prince/King William. Prince/King William. What's up with King Charles's fucking portrait? That is something else. And it about makes me want to puke. That ugly ass Camilla got a damn portrait. She's so fucking ugly. God dang, what? I mean, King Charles ain't no fucking beauty king. I'm just saying, but god dang. I guess Diana was just too damn gorgeous for him, and he couldn't fucking perform because he was damn probably getting off before he was fucking even got his pants down or something. And Camilla was just ugly the fuck enough. Because, you know, Diana wasn't even supposed to be the one to marry Charles. Charles was in love with Diana's sister. Diana's sister said, fuck no, man. No, you fuck with Camilla. And look, and when Charles had to get rid of her, she went for Anne's love. Because Anne walked away from him and she married him. Camilla Bowles. And Bowles was Anne's love, which is Charles' sister. Isn't that kind of gross? I mean, think about it. That means that if you've had sex with people that had sex with people that you've had sex with, then Charles and Anne had sex. Just thinking about that just that way. That bitch married the love of Anne's life. You know, Anne is the very strict, she's very militant. But she does the most as far as duties and humble, and she should be the queen right now. Just saying. Anyway, Charles shouldn't be no fucking king. He should have never been the king. But if she would have stepped up to be queen, then William wouldn't be able to be king. So it had to happen that way. Because y'all know, I don't know if y'all know this, y'all can look this up for fact. This is for fact. That Elton John and Disney come up with the Lion King in honor of Prince William's 6th birthday, to honor him, and they created that movie and that song in honor of him. So there's something to that too. Just saying. And if you look, damn near every single prince on them movies look like fucking Prince William. A little odd. Kind of strange. I was just saying. Okay. Y'all take that as it resonates. Alright, anyway, I guess we're done with this reading. Just quit expecting. Just don't expect nothing. Be of service. Does that make sense? Does that make sense to you, collective? Be of service or don't be of harm. Don't put yourself in harm's way or anybody else. Is that better? Being of service is probably better. Wherever you can. I mean, you know. Also, just be alert because crazy shit fixing to go down in this world, man. If y'all don't know about it, I like to introduce y'all to something that's going to give y'all some kind of indications about what is going on and what will go on, and it's already went on, and it's nothing new. It's like the whole reset of the worlds. It's all right here in this book. You just got to know how to read it. There's been much resets in the world. Like, many, many. I mean, I was seeing this shit the other day that the fucking... I mean, this ain't coincidence because I don't believe in that shit. Man, it's all fucking set for it to be that way. Them satellites are showing on the fucking NASA or whatever, you know, where they show them live all the time. Now they're actually showing, like, the edge of the Earth. That there is an edge of the Earth. That there is an edge. You know what that means? If there is an edge of the Earth, then we are on a flat plane. If there is an edge. And it showed it, and then it glitched out, and then it all went black for long, like 2 minutes, and it never ever goes black. And then it came back, and that was like, you could almost tell that it was like green screened right there. Crazy shit. It's just like, what? Like, is this fucking shit simulated? What, like, all my life, all my childhood, I thought of God and thought that we was like a little speck in his fingernail, and there was billions and thousands and zillions of us all over, like each little God's cells. Each cell that God has in his body is another whole creation of universe, like a whole like our Milky Way is one cell in God's body or in his fingernail. And there's all of them all over his body. That's how I used to think of God. Like, is that so far-fetched? Because just if you think about it, our little bodies, I got little universes inside them. Ain't no telling. There's all kinds of like bacteria shit swimming around, and you got blood pumping and doing shit. That shit looks creepy as fuck when you look under the microscope. That shit's like, I mean, crazy looking shit. You're like, God dang, is that aliens? And it's your blood cells. There's your blood cells pumping through your vein or some shit. That shit looks wild. Your heart going, that blood moving back and forth, but it's actually pumping it where it's moving through your body. It's just wild as fuck. I mean, okay, can you imagine this? Okay, so I'm sitting here right now. My brain is working. It's doing shit. It's moving and shit. Right now, we don't even know it. We don't even give it a second thought that our brain is doing all this, where I'm able to just talk with no thought about it, move my arms in a certain way, blinking, my mouth, making sure that my body makes sure that my mouth stays moist where it don't get too dry. I'm not even thinking about none of that stuff. Like, my body's just doing it. Like, it's just doing it. It's just kind of amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the same time, my skin is regrowing and my fingernails are growing longer. And, I mean, it's just kind of a trip to think about it. You know what I'm saying? To really put some thought into it. How complex just the mere existence of one cell is. I mean, if there is some type of weird-ass DNA on these meteors that keep hitting the Earth, how expansive and complex can they, whatever could be on them, can become? And where are they coming from? Because there's a fucking firmament. They can't just fall into our... They got to be coming from... What are they, chips? Chips of the firmament? And that's what? Angelic realm shit? Angelic realm? Fallen angel? I don't know. There was a separation, like in the, what is it? There's a third heaven where most of the angels are like, where they hang out. The fallen angels. There's like a third heaven, like a, existence. Because there's like 12 heavens or something like that. Most people reach the 7th. I don't know. It's just awesome. Because damn if this world don't feel so much like a fucking simulation more than ever now. More than ever. More than it ever has in my entirety of my life. And I keep watching like, oh shit, I watched when I was young, like when there was only like 5 stations on TV. Macabre Madness and just fucking cartoons and shit, and it's just amazing. Like if I watch some of these old movies and stuff, I'm so amazed at how the 80s was like a whole. There was nothing like that and ever, never, and I don't think there'll ever be again. The 80s. Nothing compared at all to any type of way to the 80s. We walked around with pants made out of parachutes. On real. Okay. We walked around advertising a secret society through members only. Azad. Both of those were advertising secret societies. It was so creative, though. And so free. I tell y'all what, the 80s was free as all get out. I don't care what nobody says. Okay? This says here that somebody's going to shall persecute the saints of the Most High and shall intend to change times and laws. Then the saints shall be given to his land, to his hand, for a time and times and a half a time. But the court shall be seated, and they shall take away his dominion, to consume and destroy it forever. Then the kingdom and dominion at the greatness of the kingdoms under the whole heaven shall be given to the people, the Most High. His kingdom is everlasting kingdom, and all dominions shall serve and obey him. This is the end of the account. As for me, Daniel, my thoughts greatly troubled me, and my countenance changed. But I kept the matter in my heart. He changed his belief about a certain issue when it come to the saints and them being. See, let's say it like this, okay? I'm just saying it real plain. That is a title. A label. A title given by man. And you can be saintly in ways, but you don't really ask for sanctification or what have you, okay? But that's a title given by man. I'm saying, I mean, you don't hear them calling Saint Jesus or, saying. Okay, I'm just saying, because the saints is slit it sideways. The saints, sideways little letters. See how they're slanted sideways other than the other letters? The saints. They just, man, ain't no different than a movie star or they're just people, a judge. You ain't no different than me, even if you want to pick on me and start mocking me about the way I look or anything like that. And not as a God anyway. Even the bad ones. Because what we see is bad. We're the bad guy in somebody's story. I'm sure of it. Somebody hates us in somebody's story. Even earth angels. Because they might have told the truth. Somebody didn't want to hear it. Something like that. You understand? We're all equal. We're all the same. I don't know what justifies sainthood. I mean, Mother Teresa, yeah, she was a saint. She lived a long damn time in order to fulfill that. Was that her blessing or her punishment? I mean, it's a long time to live. I mean, there's a reason that God shortened her lives. I'm just saying, because God Almighty, could you imagine living 1,000 years? Ugh. I mean, 969 years Methuselah lived, okay? Moses' granddaddy. Okay? But that shit, I could not even imagine in fucking them having John, what, 300 years old? 300 years living on, oh, but then again, you know, time back in the days was different. It was calculated different. We got the Gregorian calendar now. That's not the same as the Egyptian calendar and the Roman calendar and all that. It's different. Because we got months added in, and we've cut it up into 12 months when it used to be 13. It should be 13 because that's what's on a turtle. It shows 13. 13, it completes a cycle. Because it gives, that's how, because sometimes we have 2 moons in a month, and we shouldn't. Okay? Anyway, they did all that just to confuse us. I was watching the night visions and told, look, the night visions, that sounds like somebody was watching television. Look at this. Wow. It makes me want to read all of that. His hair is hair. This is Daniel, y'all. And the hair of his head was like the pure wool. His throne was a fiery flame, its wheels a burning fire. A fiery stream issued and came forth from before him. Does that sound like a spaceship? This is speaking about God, though. And the hair of his head was like pure wool. The throne of his throne was a fiery flame. So his head was like wool and it was on fire. He was sitting on fire. He was sitting on fire, okay? On a fire. A fiery stream issued and came forth from before him. So, fire shooting out in front of him. He's sitting on a throne. Okay, it says, and 1,000 thousands ministered to him. 10,000 times 10,000 stood before him. The court was seated and the books were opened. I watched them because of the sound of the pompous words which the horn was speaking. I watched till the beast was slain, and its body destroyed and given to the burning flame. As for the rest of the beasts, they had their dominion taken away, yet their lives were prolonged for a season and a time. Interesting. I was watching in the night visions. Listen to that shit. Do you think Satan made that television a thing because of that? That one verse? It could have been. Y'all just, I'm telling you. I was watching in the night visions, and behold, one like the Son of Man, coming in the clouds of heaven. He came to the Ancients of Days, and they brought him near before him. Then to him was given dominion and glory and a kingdom, that all peoples, nations, and languages should serve him. His dominion is an everlasting dominion, which shall not pass away, and his kingdom, the one, sideways there's the one, which shall not be destroyed. Daniel was grieved by the Spirit within his body, and the visions of his head troubled him. I came near to one of those who stood by and asked him the truth of all this. So he told me and made known to me the interpretations of these things. Those great beasts, which are four kings, which arise out of the earth, but the saints of the Most High shall receive the kingdom, and possessing the kingdom forever, even forever and ever, it says. Even forever and ever, after forever. It says, then I wished to know the truth about the four beasts, which was different from all the others, exceedingly dreadful, with its teeth of iron and its nails of bronze, which devoured, broke in pieces, and trampled the residue with its feet. And then the 10 horns that were on its head, and the other horn which came up, before which 3 fell, namely, that horn which had eyes and a mouth which spoke pompous words, whose appearance was greater than the other fellows, than his other fellow horns. I was watching, and the same horn was making war against the saints, and prevailing against them, until the Ancient of Days came. The Ancient of Days came. Listen to that. And a judgment was made in favor of the saints of the Most High. And the time came for the saints to possess the kingdom. Then he said, the fourth beast shall be a fourth kingdom on earth, which shall be different from all the other kingdoms, and shall devour the whole earth. Is that America? It is different from all the other kingdoms. We don't have a real nationality. It says, the 10 horns are 10 kings, who shall arise from this kingdom, and others shall arise from them. Ooh, that sounds just like America. Ooh, that's craziness. He shall be different from the first ones, and shall subdue the 3 kings. He shall speak pompous words against the Most High, shall persecute the saints of the Most High, and shall intend to change times and laws. That sounds like right now. Guess I was watching it on the night visions. It says, and shall intend to change the times and laws, and the saints shall be given to his hand, for a time and times and a half a time. But the court shall be seated, and they shall take away his dominion, to consume and destroy it forever. Then the kingdom and dominion, and the greatest of the kingdoms under the whole heaven, shall be given to the people, and the saints of the Most High. His kingdom is the everlasting kingdom. All dominion shall serve and obey him. I think that resonates. I think that was very interesting. And I think it's something to ponder over. I really do. Because it's describing right now who, what, and how. Just saying. That was Daniel's vision. That was long before Revelations, okay? That was Daniel's vision of seeing these things going on. And he asked them. He went to a council, he went to this council, and there was a bunch of white-clothed beings. And he asked he asked one of the other beings that was close to him all these questions. And then he interpreted the way that he, he was wanting to know about that big beast with the horns, and the one horn is just talking smack, boy, just arrogant as fuck, talking smack. And he was set aside from the others. Although he was the same as the others, he was set aside. He stood out, okay? And he was asking, in his dream, or his interpretation of it being a dream. This could have been a real encounter, but he was interpreting it as being a dream. Okay? And then he pondered over it. So they're asking you to ponder over that. Don't worry too much. Do your studies. And just get smarter every day. Grow every day. Every day you can learn something. Every day you can find something that you might not have thought that you liked. If you give it a try. If you just give it a try. Don't worry, everything you've been waiting for is on its way. Progress is being made even if you can't see it. It says so much is happening behind the scenes for the creation of your dreams. Trust that process. Trust the process, collective. Man. But in the meantime, it don't hurt to ask questions. I'm just saying. I mean, shit. If I didn't ask questions, I wouldn't know everything I know. I'd try to fuck teachers and everything crazy. And I tell them when they was wrong, too. They didn't like that shit neither, but they was wrong. And then they had to admit they was wrong. That made it even worse. It is what it is. Oh, well. Oh, the fuck well. What do you got? Oh, Lord have mercy. Here's one of my old colorings. I colored this a long time ago. Y'all like it? This little coloring book is tedious as hell, though, and it get on your damn nerves. Because all these little bitty swirls and all these little bitty curves and... The whole coloring book's like that, but I colored some cool-ass pictures in there. I colored just little old dude. I don't know if I got them down here. What am I showing all my damn coloring books for? Hold on a minute. My grandson had them the other day, so he might have moved them. Apparently it's been broken. He colored some of that one, and I finished it. I started this one and didn't finish it. Some of that gets colored by Baby. Hold on. This ain't the one. It's the one with the old hippie dude in it. The gangsta one. I like coloring. I had some really cool stuff, but that gang stole my pictures and my coloring books and my everything. But it's okay, because you know what? Whoever's looking in that shit, they're going to think of me every time they look in that motherfucker. And every time they pick it up. And every time they look on their wall and see my painting on their wall, they're going to know that I did that, not them. So it don't matter whoever the fuck stole all my shit, because I know they fucking did. Let me see, man. I want to find that one coloring book. I can't remember what I've done with it, because it was all coloring over there. I thought I put it under here. It's cool, though. I got some cool coloring books in there. I mean, pictures colored in that. What did I do with it? It was right there. Oh, there it is. Here it is. This is some of them pictures that I was just showing you. But this one right here, the graffiti one, cool, man. Let me show you all these. Oh, right there is pretty cool. It takes a long fucking time, but I can do these things in like an hour or so. That ain't the one, these ain't the ones I want to show you, though. I want to show you the one I want to show you. My main one that I want to show you. This is when I started, but I didn't keep going. I just quit. Because these get tedious. Chan did that one. Skate park. This is the one I want to show you. I like that. Pretty cool lady. Look at him up close. The amount of detail that I try to supply in that motherfucker. You just don't even know what I do when I color. I'm so into it. I started this one, but didn't finish it. I like to color, and I like to paint. Hold on, this one glitters. Wait a minute, this one glitters. Can y'all see the glitter on it? Hold on. Some point y'all can see the glitter on it, right? The whole fucking thing glitters. Oh, wait. Can y'all see it glittering? That was a whole pack of gel pens. Took the whole fucking, just about the whole fucking pack to do that. Is that crazy? It looks cool as fuck though. That could be a good tattoo. Especially if he's like in the 80s. Especially if he's like in a fucking breakdancing fucking group. Look at this one. This was difficult. I had to make a complete separation of a bandana and a hat bill. Because none of that was separated. It was just looking all funkified with a bunch of like all of this whole thing took a lot of time. Look how badass it turned out. It took a lot of time because it was all like sketched out like this, like it had like a sketchy look to it, and I made it defined. I defined the lines and gave it definition on the teeth. I really did. And the eyeballs are colored too. You see? None of that's not colored. Even this white is colored with white. He's pretty cool. I'm pretty proud of him. He's pretty cool. I like the old dude standing in front of the doorway too. I like him. I had other ones. Like I got my tarot ones. I showed y'all those though. I'm still working on the fold. Oh, it's mine and grandbabies. I'm still working on the fold right now. She colors in this one on top of stuff that I've colored. But there's one that I colored. Just a random picture. Take time to make your soul happy. Okie dokie. I do the best I can to take time to make my soul happy. Look at that one. Look at the detail on the leaves. Is that not beautiful? I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. Ain't it cool? I wish I was laying on that hammock right now. Shit, that looks like a comfortable hammock. That looks like one of them hammocks that won't tip over. They all look like that though. They can fool you. When in doubt, chill out. Okie dokie. I like this one too, y'all. I did every little fucking dot on this page. Every little tiny dot has a color in it because that's what stars look like. And I made all them colors join each other like that. Can y'all see that? That's pretty good right there. I like that. I like it. I think good. That was done on December 28th of 2021. 2021. That's when most of these were done. This one not completed. It's pretty though. Not done though. Impossible situations can become possible miracles. Hallelujah. I like this one too. Look at the details on them butterflies. Ain't that pretty? Them butterflies. This is all JEANBEAN put that shit together. That's how she do. Look at the moon with all them little stars. Every little detail fucking done on the fucking stars on that moon. All these little things inside. All them little things inside of them. Colored every one of them. Separately. I'll tell you a really cool, like a hack or a secret. Like if you color something kind of, dark, You can color like the entire, like say this right here. You can color the entire thing with a tiny bit of a lighter color, and it'll just change the color of it to whatever color you colored in the first place. The miracle is to be alive, baby. Guess what? I am. Look at them beautiful stars. And that wolf. I love it. I love it. Look at them flowers. Booyah. Booyah, booyah, booyah. I love it. Don't that make you feel some type of way, y'all? Like, take you into a dream? I don't understand why them motherfuckers want to steal my fucking paintings and my pictures. November 18th, 2021. It says, the miracle is to be alive. Remember that, collective. Stay golden and be alive. Be in the moment. Don't wait for whenever or what ifs and when I can, or you need to be alive right now. Because that's the miracle. If that makes sense to you, hit that like button, subscribe. If you want to donate to the channel, it's Cash App $ ANGELMOON6237. I got these super chat and super thanks things too, but y'all take that as it resonates, you know. YouTube. Creative sent a $10 gift. Now it's got estimated I made $7 from that $10 gift. 7. Take that as it resonates. When you send it to Cash App, I get the whole thing. I love y'all. Light love. See you on the flip side.